Hi, and welcome to the Cyberclinic Patient Instructional Guide. In this video today, we're going to take a look at how to download and register on our app. We're going to show you the kind of things that you'll be able to view on your profile. We'll show you how to add in your code if you've been given one. Then we'll go through a step-by-step process of booking an appointment, what happens at the time of your appointment, and how you connect with your practitioner. And last, we'll have a quick look at how to cancel and reschedule if you need to do that as well. At the end of the video, we'll also have some contact details. So if there's anything else that you'd need some assistance with, please don't hesitate to reach out and one of our friendly staff members would be more than happy to assist. So let's get started. There's a couple of technical things that I wanted to cover off on first. Firstly, for iPhone users, you will require an iPhone 6 or newer. For Android users, it's not the model of phone, but you will require the Android 6 operating system or newer. Another thing to keep in mind is that when you are having your sessions with your practitioner, so doing your video consultations, we do recommend that you have at least a 4G connection or have your phone connected to the Wi-Fi to ensure that you have a consistent and clear video consultation with your practitioner. Great, so now that we've got those technical things out of the way, let's go ahead and download the app. So Cyberclinic is available through App Store and Google Play. For today, we're going to be using iPhone to demonstrate how to do this. So you simply need to find your App Store on your phone, go to the search function here, type in Cyberclinic, and it should be one of the first two that pop up. I found it here, so I'm going to click on download. Once the app is finished downloading, you simply need to open the app and then click on the Get Started button. That's going to bring up a list of items for you to complete. Once you've done that, you simply need to click on Create Account, then say that you agree to the terms and conditions, which you can access by clicking on those links if you'd like to have a read. And then that will take you to a screen where you'll need to add in your verification code, which has been sent to the email that you've just signed up with. Once you've added that in, you'll be asked if you've been provided a code. And we're going to cover that a little bit later in this video. After that, you'll be asked if you want to start an appointment. We'll also be running through and show you how you can select your practitioner using a few different options that we have as well. But for right now, congratulations, you are officially registered. Excellent, so once you've registered on the app, we wanted to point out a couple of cool features in your profile. First of all, you'll see a little request an appointment here. So this is where you can obviously book an appointment, and if you do have an appointment, it'll be showing right there. Next, we have your overall well-being. So this big number here is going to be all of your well-being scores added together. But if you'd like to see a breakdown, you can simply click on this and it will give you a breakdown of your personal, your family, your social, and your work life as well. So how do we get this information? Great question. So at the end of each of your sessions with a practitioner, you will be asked to answer 7 questions. One will be around your personal, your family, your social, and work life, and the other 3 will be on the practitioner relationship as well, which you can view by clicking on the practitioner relationship tab up here, and then you can see how we've measured based on empathy, goals, and confidence. We measure these elements to provide some insight into how you're traveling on your mental health journey. There is also a large body of research out there showcasing that the relationship between the patient and the practitioner is vital in terms of the patient reaching their goals. And helping you track this will give you some insight into how things are going with your practitioner. Lastly, I wanted to show you one other cool feature in the profile. So if you click on this home button here and then click on the menu button up here, and then if you go into network speed test, this is a really great way for you to do a quick little diagnostic of your internet. You might not always need this, but if you are having a bit of trouble connecting, this will do a quick little speed test for you and then tell you whether you have an average, good, very good, or poor connection. So if you've been referred to Cyberclinic and been provided a code, I'm going to show you where to add that in next. So if you're on the home screen, simply click again on the menu button and then go into code. There's a button there saying add code, and then you want to pop your email address in there, and it can be the same one that you signed up with as well. and then you'll pop the code in here. Click on add, and then you'll see it pop up here. Make sure it's got the tick next to it, and I always just click on the home and then just do that one more time just to make sure that the tick is definitely next to that code. Not everyone will be provided a code, so if you don't have one, don't stress. You can still go through and book with one of our great practitioners. So let's book our first appointment. To do that, you simply need to click on the request appointment button here. Because I've already booked an appointment with this demo account, the list of practitioners that I've booked with before will automatically come up. But we're going to do it for the very first time, so I'm just going to say find another practitioner. And then we have 3 different options. You can either do match me to a practitioner, which will take you through our triage algorithm. It's going to use a set of clinically designed questions to figure out what the main presenting problems that you're facing. And then it will use that information to pair you up with the best practitioner on our platform. Alternatively, you can click on I know my practitioner. Then all you have to do is type in the name of the practitioner, and then the list will come up. Lastly, you also have the option of saying let me browse problem areas. So if you know that you're suffering from anxiety and stress, and you'd like to see the different practitioners that have been recommended based on that, you can go through and have a look. To help you make your decision, you can click on that particular person and view their profile. Here you can see their bio information, you can see some years of experience, the hourly rate that they charge, the educational background, and then the areas of expertise. If you've seen that practitioner before, you'll also see your therapeutic alliance score with them. If you haven't though, nothing will come up just yet. Once you've decided, yes, this is the one I'd like to see, you can click on request an appointment, which is going to take you to the list of availability. You'll simply go through and select a time that works well for you. So for today, I'm going to choose this slot here. Then you'll need to go through and say that you agree with the terms and conditions. Take your time reading through these, and if you have any questions, please feel free to get in touch with one of our team members. Next, you'll see our intake form. So for the very first time, you will need to go through and complete this. However, every other time that you complete this process, it will automatically pre-populate for you. So you only have to do it once. And then we'll click proceed. Next, you'll have an area where you can add in a little note around what's going on. So this is really handy for the first time that you're seeing that particular practitioner. So you might just want to write something along the lines of, I've been feeling really down lately and I'm having trouble sleeping. Next, you'll have the option to add in your Medicare details. Take your time and make sure you fill these out correctly, because they will be listed on your invoice. And if you are claiming through Medicare and if some of these details are wrong, you might not have the claim approved. Down here, you'll also have the option to add in a referral letter as well. 9 times out of 10, when you are claiming Medicare, you will require a referral from your GP to do that. And these details will also be listed on your invoice so that you can claim through Medicare as well. Excellent. So once you've completed that, then we're basically done. You'll have a confirmation page here that'll give you the date and time. It will give you some details of that particular practitioner, and then it'll also have your details there as well. Great. So now I'm going to hit the request button, and that's going to take me to the payment page, where you'll need to complete your details there. Once that's all done, you'll go down here and click the pay button. It's good to know that at this point, we don't actually take the funds from your bank account, but we do put a hold on them. And then at the time of the appointment, the transaction will go through. And that's it. We've booked our first appointment, and we can see that confirmed here on the home page. So now that we've gone ahead and booked our appointment, let me show you what happens at the time of your appointment occurring. Firstly, I wanted to point out that what we've done is we've actually requested an appointment. So your practitioner still needs to log into their profile and accept the appointment. And once that happens, you'll receive a notification via the app letting you know that that has happened. So prior to your appointment, make sure that you are somewhere private where you won't be interrupted. You will also receive a text message 1 hour prior, just in case you've got a busy schedule and you need a little reminder. At Cyberclinic, you have the option of either doing your session via your phone, or if you prefer, you can also choose to do it via your computer. Once the appointment has been confirmed by your practitioner, you will get sent an email notifying you of this, as well as the notification on your app. But that email will also have a link that you can use to open up the video on web. So you simply click on the link, you will be required to log in, and then you can have your video session, similar to what you would do with Zoom. But for this demonstration today, we're simply going to show you how to do the session via your smartphone. 10 minutes prior to your appointment, the reschedule button will change to join session. And you are welcome to select this and then wait for your practitioner to join. If your practitioner joins before you, you'll receive a notification on your phone advising you that they're waiting for you. If after 1 minute you haven't joined the session, the system will automatically call your phone. If you're in an awkward position, don't stress, you can decline the phone call by clicking on the X. However, to ensure that you're getting the most out of your appointment and to avoid any cancellation fees, we do recommend that you prepare for your appointment about 10 minutes prior. So now I'm going to connect the video so you can see what that looks like. Once you finish the session with your practitioner, you will get sent a set of questions. 3 questions will be focusing in on the relationship that you have with your practitioner, and then 4 questions to identify your overall well-being. You simply need to go through and select the response that's most appropriate to you. And then you'll be able to view this information in your profile, as we covered earlier in this video. And you will need to complete these responses before you can book another appointment. It is compulsory to complete this information. However, if you prefer that your data was not viewed by your practitioner, you can change this in your profile. So let me show you where you can do this. You simply need to click on the menu section here, go into settings, then click on data sharing, and then deselect the practitioner that you don't want to see your information. If you're seeing multiple practitioners on the platform, they'll all be listed here. So if you'd prefer one to see it but not the other, you can choose accordingly. So once you've booked and confirmed your appointment, what happens if you need to cancel or reschedule? So let me show you, because this can be done on the app as well. Before we get into that, I wanted to cover the admin side of things. There will be fees involved if you cancel or reschedule inside of 24 hours prior to your appointment. Outside of 24 hours, there's no fees. So what are these fees? If you've come onto our platform and you've paid for the session, then you will incur a 50% cancellation or reschedule fee inside 24 hours. If you've come onto the platform using a code, you will have one of your sessions deducted from your allotment. If at the time of the appointment you do a no-show, you will incur a 100% cancellation fee. And for those using the code, they'll still only have one session deducted from their allotment. The reason that we do this is that we do pass on this fee to our practitioners, as they've made time and they've scheduled their day around having the appointment. So if you do cancel in that short time frame, we need to make sure that they're compensated. Great, so now that we've covered the fee side of things, let me go ahead and show you how to do this on the app. To reschedule, you simply need to click on this reschedule button. And then that will bring up a list of times that you can choose an alternative time. I'm going to grab this one. And there you go, it's all rescheduled. So let me show you how to cancel an appointment. You simply need to click on the See More button here, click on the appointment time you want to cancel, and then you've got a list of options here, and you simply need to click on Cancel. And there you go, you've cancelled the appointment. That brings us to the end of this patient instructional video. If you need some further assistance, please don't hesitate to get in touch. We really pride ourselves on our friendly customer service. Below you'll see the support at cyberclinic.com.au email, a 1300 number, or we also have a chat function on our website as well. Thanks for watching.